Welcome to the Windows Computer and Technology channel and some of the interesting rumors and information we have. Of course, we talked about Windows 12, which, according to some Taiwanese manufacturers, it could be in June. Now, one of the things to remember is that there's always what we call RTM, or release to manufacturing, which is typically before an actual release of the Windows operating system. So that could be what is in June, which means that it would technically work with the fact that, yeah, we'll get Windows 12 somewhere in the second half of 2024. The other thing that now we actually heard a little bit of, and also comes from the Taiwanese manufacturers, is the next version of Windows 11. So Windows 11 should technically get more moments, as we call them, which are feature updates through 2024. But we also know that Windows 11 24H2 will be a thing. So that would be released by the end of next year, and of course would be the next big version of Windows 11. This has, of course, a lot of people saying, well, if they do release a big new version of Windows 11, would that mean that Windows 12 isn't a thing? Because there's, of course, some people thinking Windows 12 is actually Windows 11 24H2 and it's not a new version. But most of what we see seems to point to a new version. So that would mean Windows 12 is a thing. And there's actually one thing that came out of this is, as we'll have 24H2 next year, probably in October, November, somewhere around there, it's not impossible that around the same time there could be a release of Windows 12 also. So this would mean that Windows 11 would still have a major update next year, but we would also have a new version of Windows next year. So these are kind of interesting to note. What will be the new features coming up in Windows 11 24H2 and in the next moments coming ahead. Now, this is interesting because we don't really have much in terms of what's new coming up. We have these little things here and there, which are minor, but even in the Canary version, which is this build is a Canary version, we think this should show either Windows 12 features or at least some really advanced features that will be in, say, Windows 11 24H2. But we haven't seen really anything. So this is kind of mysterious here. There will be definitely some new features. And we know that, Copilot and AI is part of some of the new things we'll have. But there's really just nothing much that we can talk about, which is unusual and shows that, I don't know. Do we still need insider rings? Because we don't really see that much. So at least we know that that one is pretty much a done deal. We will have a 24H2 for Windows 11. And who knows, maybe it'd be at the same time a release of Windows 12 or whatever Windows name they're going to give it, because Windows 12 is what the name we give it. But Microsoft might, bring it up with another name. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.